freezing up, so it's coming. All right. Stress. All right, ready?
All rise for your dishonorable, not a real judge, Damone Allen. Debatable is now in session.
Welcome to a new episode of Debatable. I am your host, now the real judge, Damone Allen. Joining me is Hi-Fi Mike.
I'm having technical issues, but I'm making
I was gonna say, it looked like you went really, really slow to your mic. No Travis Heat this week, and he's gonna be out for a little bit. He's gonna be on hiatus. Fuck you, Travis. Love you though.
Fuck you, Travis.
But I love you. I fuck you respectfully.
No, stop. Just fuck you, Travis.
Anyway, so joining this again, we have Rocky from the Wild Nights with Rocky Powell podcast. Again, tell the people about yourself and your show.
Absolutely. I just had a little bit of lipstick on my teeth, which was excellent timing. Hi, everyone watching. Fellas, thank you for having me back on. I believe this is my third appearance.
I think so.
I think it is. Yeah. Right. So I love Debatable. So thanks for having me back on. If anyone wants to check out my podcast, I host a show called Wild Nights with Rocky Powell, where comedians come on and tell me a story from a wild night in their life. And this week was the 69th episode, and there was a very sexy time story told. So it was perfect timing.
Nice. Well, thanks for coming on again. This is Debatable, where we debate the serious, the silly, and everything in between. So as always, we have two topics. So the first topic we're going to get into is: would you rather be able to mute people or have super hearing? Rocky, we'll start with you.
Okay. Can I ask how super is the hearing?
Super.
Like, can I hear someone in other states?
Can you hear like from other states? Sure. You can hear anything within 100 miles. You can hear anything within 100-mile radius.
Okay, I'll mute people.
Can you turn it off?
Yes.
Oh, you can turn it off?
Yes. I'm going to say for this scenario, you can turn it off. Because if you can't turn it off, that's a terrible.
So can you pick like people like channels? Like you're like, I want to listen to my friends over here, what they're talking about. Can you do that?
Yeah, we'll say you can do that. Because otherwise it's just, you're going to go insane. Like you're being able to hear everyone at the same time. I would say you could specify who you're listening to.
I would say then I would definitely listen, because muting people, like a lot of the time, if you're in a situation where you have to mute someone, you probably should be listening to them. So I would say supersonic hearing within 100-mile radius, please.
Mike?
Can you unmute them?
Yes.
Like after you mute them, can you unmute them?
Yes, I'm assuming. I was going to go with you have the ability to mute and unmute.
Because I really, really like to mute some people.
Travis,
I'm gonna go with mute. Yeah. Oh wait, I have that power. I can mute you right now, Damone.
You could. Why mute?
Because there'd be some people saying some dumb shit that I can be like, fuck you. And then they'd be mute, man. Like Donald Trump, when he was president, that would have came in handy.
Clutch.
My only question would be, I guess I'm the one making the rules anyway. So, because does the person know that you muted them?
Good cue.
Like, can they tell?
It could be like Death Note. You have to like write it in a fucking notebook. They can find out if they get the notebook.
That sounds like a lot more work. Like, because then I have to make sure I have the notebook. But if I forget the notebook, then I can't mute them.
There's gotta be some sort of drawback to it.
Okay, that's the drawback. They can tell that they've been muted.
I mean, yeah, when they start to talk and you're the only person that seems to be able to mute people.
Well, I mean, like, they can tell that, like, they're talking, but you're, like, nothing's coming out. Like, on there, are they muted for everybody, or are they just like a mute button?
Do the little, like, mute thing and, like, decided, like, their eye, like, their vision, like, down here just says mute? Or everyone else
my
sees
other
it?
thing would be, are they muted for just you, or are they muted for everybody?
Well, I think they'd be muted for everybody.
Mm.
So otherwise you could just, I mean, you could already mute people, then you could just put headphones on.
But that's rude to just put headphones on.
And then they would mute them because they would see the headphones. Oh, did I keep cutting out?
No, you're good. Yeah, it's okay. I think I'm gonna go with I'd rather have, with those parameters, I'd rather have the supersonic hearing. It probably would help my anxiety a little bit because I already, like, I'm one of those people who, if I see a group of people talking, even if I know they're not talking about me, even if I know they're not talking about me,
I feel
like they are. Even though I have no reason to think they are.
About me. I don't want to.
Then I can know they're not talking about me.
I'll be completely honest with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with Mike.
No, I'd rather be a Schrodinger's box.
Yeah, I don't want to.
That's what it
is. I want to know, but I don't. You know, it's tough.
Right. I already assume they're talking about me. It's not gonna make a difference.
But then you would know they're not.
I'd mute them so they can't talk about. I'd mute them so they can't talk. So if you
Mike's definitely abusing this power.
I think so.
Yeah, Mike's definitely
like, oh yeah, you want to go talk shit?
Power.
Mute. I'm muting I'm just like, it's been a fucking long day. Mute.
No one stands a chance.
Just muting the entire planet.
That's so funny.
Yeah, that's my terrible superpower, man.
Yeah, that is a very terrible superpower. Keith said that I'd rather have the power to mute people, ... especially working here. Let me know when you start working here, Keith. But yeah, I'm going with super hearing.
He hasn't been on since January.
Where you been,
No
Keith?
way, he came on another show.
Didn't he come on an episode?
He doesn't like us no more.
Like a month ago.
Yeah, he did. He popped up for like 2 episodes.
Respectfully. Hi, Mom.
No, not respectfully. Fuck you, Keith.
I knew Mike was gonna say not respectfully.
Hi, Bob.
So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna play an ad. I don't really have a transition to go from there.
Raise.
Are you tired? Tired of those other energy drinks hitting you with a short burst of jittery energy, followed by a crash that leaves you with less energy than you had before? Well, fear not, because Raise energy drinks are specifically formulated to get you going without making you jittery and keeps you from crashing. With 0 sugars, 0 calories, and better caffeine than a cup of coffee, Raise energy drinks are the #1 growing energy drink on the market. With flavors like Baja Lime, Sour Gummy Worm, Guava Mango, and Strawberry Colada, Raise has some of the best tasting energy drinks available. You can get a case of Raise right now by going to repsports.com and using promo code T1THREE when you check out to take 15% off of your next order. That's promo code T1THREE for 15% off of your next order of better, tastier energy.
Okay, and we're back. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do our tournament. The way tournaments work here under Travie T rules. Even though he's not here, we're still following the rules. What are the rules?
They're not his rules. They're just rules made up because he's an asshole.
Yes. By the way, that was a It's Always Sunny reference. What are the rules when they turn black for an episode?
Oh man, what a powerful episode.
Yeah.
It was so funny, and then it was so powerful at the end. No spoilers, but yeah.
There's so much Sunny. There's so much Sunny that I've seen.
As a child.
There's so much Sunny that I've seen, and so much that I still haven't seen. So
I'm like 3 seasons.
I seem to keep watching the same episodes, but I can't. But I know there's a lot that I haven't watched.
Yeah, I'm like 3 or 4 seasons.
The fact that they're on season 15, and it's nuts.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
We're old, Mike.
Yeah, dude, they're old.
Oh, they are. Yeah, they're old. We're all.
Have you watched? I watched a few episodes of the new season, and they are visibly old.
I haven't watched any of the new stuff. Well, Danny DeVito, in his defense, has been old the entire time.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying Danny DeVito. I'm talking about Mac, Charlie, and Dennis.
No,
I listen to their podcast too. It's pretty.
Their podcast
it's pretty good.
is great.
I like it. It's pretty funny.
I think so too.
Yeah. Are they in character?
No.
Or no?
No, but you'd be surprised on how much their characters are like them. They don't like to believe it, but they are.
That makes sense. Like when Mac just decided to get fat for a season just cause.
Like
and then he lost it all.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Because he was bulking. It was bulking season.
It really is a good podcast.
It's a good podcast and a great show. I would like to start it from the beginning again. I think I tried to a few months ago, but yeah, that would be something I would want to do. Just like start it from the beginning and catch up. Because I think they have 2 more seasons. Where'd you fall off at?
I think it's around the 3rd or 4th season. I usually stop watching.
Mm-hmm.
I've rewatched the first 2 seasons over and over and over again. So when I do go back to rewatch again, I'm just gonna start at season 2 or 3.
Yeah. When I rewatch, I usually skip season 1.
Yeah.
Season 1 is good, but not great.
2 starts their best stories.
Well, yeah, because they get Danny DeVito,
and then Frank comes, and when Frank comes, that's it. That's
amazing.
That's
the
show. And then they become way more cartoony.
Well, it almost got canceled.
Well, at this point, they can get canceled. I'm sure they'd all be fine.
Yeah.
So
they're like doing movies and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Well, no, I mean before Frank got there, like after the first season, like FX was close to canceling them. Well, they were like, "No, give us one more season." And then Danny DeVito's like, "I'll do it with you," and the rest is history. Now they're 15 seasons in,
and we love it.
It's nuts.
I know, it's crazy. It actually is crazy.
It's. I'll keep watching, and I'm gonna make it through.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make it through. It's not like they even have large seasons. They're relatively short seasons. So
yeah,
the fact that I can't
9 or 10 episodes a season, like
it's something small. Same thing with like South Park. South Park's been doing that. Is short seasons. For a while they're doing longer seasons.
South Park rocks this season. I'm actually that was my plan after this. I was going to watch like an episode or 2 behind, but this season rocks.
I watched some of this season. I've watched my girlfriend and I keep watching it over and over and over and over and over again because that's what we go to sleep to. So every time we'll miss episodes, we'll start it over.
Yeah.
And I've started back from episode 1, and that first episode is rough. But the new season is good from what I saw with the
new season is good.
We had a whole conversation about the token thing on air, and then the next week that was the episode was that they did the token episode.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
It was really well done.
But I'm trying to kill time for Damone. You good, Damone?
Yeah, I'm good. So what we're gonna do now is our Travie 2 rules. I didn't finish explaining that. Got distracted. took us down a wormhole. Gravity rules. So instead of everybody just throwing out a million things to put into the bracket, we have some sort of order. So each person will get a certain number to put into the bracket. We randomize it until there's one final win, or randomize it. We all vote until there's one final winner. This week's tournament is going to be what is the best Will Ferrell movie. Each of us will get 5, and there'll be one universal.
So universal, I think we should just put an Anchorman.
Yeah, it's gonna get in,
Agreed.
so I'm good with that. Okay. Rocky, what are your 5?
I have them here. So, my first is Step Brothers. Then Talladega Nights.
The Ballad of Ricky Bobby.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Elf.
Yep.
She's just taking all the
she's taking all the heavy hitters.
I'm sorry.
Hitters.
Okay, I have a couple backups. Let's see. Where we go? Daddy's Home. Okay, and then what is it? That was 4, right?
Yeah, that was 4. Yeah, one more.
And I said Elf.
Yep.
Okay. This one, I don't know, either you guys know it and you love it, or it's a deep cut, but this was a big favorite of mine, Semi-Pro.
Yeah. Oh, that's not a deep cut. That's a good movie.
Oh, okay. I feel like that movie didn't really get a lot of credit.
Is it Love Me Sexy? Is that the song?
I think so, yeah.
That was during his stint, though, where he was just doing all the goofy shit. And he was just taking everything he possibly can. My turn?
It's how we learned about the alley-oop.
Yeah.
It's got Andre 3000.
Yes. He's on his basketball team.
I remember that.
I saw it in theaters.
Oh, yeah. Your turn, Mike.
Okay. Let's go old school.
Great one.
Let's do The Other Guys.
Okay.
That was the one I couldn't think of the name of. I love that one.
Aim for the bushes.
I'm trying to go on to the next one. Once it decides to move down, I'm gonna go with Stranger Than Fiction.
Okay. I honestly don't think I've ever seen that.
That one was a good one. He has like a narrator. He hears a narrator telling a story. That's what he's doing. I'm frozen, guys. I'm sorry. Do you want to hit another ad, Damone?
Oh, yeah. Well, so you aren't frozen. I don't know.
I'm not frozen.
That
was trying to transition.
Oh.
So you aren't frozen in the bedroom. Make sure you go to organiclovin.com.
Your body and the bodies you're loving deserve nothing but the best. Organic Lovin' is the only adult subscription box that includes eco-friendly body products, from body-safe adult toys to sex-positive books and erotic seminars. Organic Lovin's online store has everything you and your partner or partners could ever need to heat things up. And right now, your friends at T13 Media want to take 10% off of your next order. Just go to organiclovin.com and use promo code T1, T-H-R-E-E, like the sound the bed makes, when you check out. Organic Lovin'. Love organically, purely, deeply, boldly.
All right, I got it.
Okay.
We're gonna go Blades of Glory.
I saw that in theaters after, because I was on the debate team, and we went with our coach, and we went to dinner, and then lunch, because it was during school, and then we went and saw Blades of Glory. Probably not an appropriate movie for us to go to on, like, well...
How old would you have been?
I was like 17.
Oh, that's probably fine.
Yeah, but it's still weird to go with like a high school teacher to go see.
Yeah, definitely weird to go with the teacher, but like with your friends, probably it was probably all right.
Mike, or is he? I can't tell if he's frozen.
I think he's really frozen.
Baby, come back.
You can blame it all on Wi-Fi.
You're gonna make me edit.
All right. Did he give all his picks?
No, he had, I think, one more. Or no, I think he only did like 3.
Mike, you left
Maybe come back.
us. Where are
Will Ferrell
you?
really did kind of fall off.
Where was he just did a movie that was on Netflix. My friends are obsessed with it. They actually dressed up like them from Halloween. The movie Eurovision.
Oh, that's on this list that I saw. It's actually ranked really high from what
Yeah,
I can
apparently
tell.
it's really good. And I trust their humor, so I don't know why I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, on this list I'm looking at, it's ranked number 9.
Oh.
Like, it's ranked higher than Stranger Than Fiction. It's ranked higher than Anchorman 2, Semi-Pro, Blaze of Glory. Like, it's ranked in the top 10, which is wild.
Yeah, I might have to watch it. Like I said, I trust my friend's humor, so why wouldn't I just watch the movie?
Yeah.
Lazy. I'm being lazy.
Is he in Austin Powers?
Yes.
International Man of Mystery? I don't remember him in that.
I don't remember if he was in the second one, but okay. So think. You remember when at the beginning, I think it's at the beginning, the guy who he has the little like red hat on and he's like, please, don't kill me. All you have to do is he just like has this like stint where he's like begging for mercy. But yes,
relatively.
Yeah, I
haven't watched those movies in forever.
I know, I haven't either, but they're great. It's about time they came out with another one.
I don't know if he could do it anymore.
I feel like it would be like Coming to America. Like Coming to America was really enjoyable, and it was just like
I haven't seen the second one.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
Okay, I know what you're talking about now with the like red hat and like
I think his name is Fez in it.
Mustafa. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like I remotely remember this. But yeah, I haven't seen the new Coming to America. Like it's on my list. Like it's on my list. I just haven't gotten around to it.
Yeah.
Eventually
really
I will.
It's good. You'll like it. You'll like it because I really loved the first one. Who doesn't though?
No, the first one is probably top 10 comedy movie of all time.
Do you like it better than Trading Places?
Yes.
Me too.
I haven't I've seen Trading Places, but I've not rewatched it.
Yeah, Coming to America is one of those ones when I was younger. If it was on TV, I would just watch it from whatever part it was on.
Yeah. Coming to America. I would also say, what's the other? I can't think of the movie where he's a cop. Beverly Hills Cop, duh.
Oh, yes.
Beverly Hills Cop. The first like 2 were really good. It goes downhill like after the first 2, but that's usually how like those sorts of movies work. They milk it
till they can't.
Till it's not good anymore.
What about and you know what's crazy? I don't know why they don't start thinking of blockbuster movies like hit TV shows. Hit TV shows are hit TV shows because it's like just start writing a blockbuster movie as if it were a TV show. I think I just solved all of Hollywood's problems.
Well, I'd hope if they didn't just keep remaking the same 4 movies or just adding sequels to everything.
Agreed.
Even though I will say The Batman was the best Batman they've done.
With Robert Pattinson?
With Robert Pattinson, yeah.
Yeah, people have been saying that.
Oh, yeah, it's really, really good. Like, if you want it, so you have to go in there thinking this is more of the comic book Batman.
Yeah.
Less of the like he fights, obviously, as Batman, but it's not just constant fight. He's more of he's a detective. Like, he uses those skills in this movie more than anything else.
So he's not just a poor little rich kid?
He's a poor little rich kid, but he's also a detective. Like he like uses those skills to try and solve what's going on. And I actually like gained respect for the Riddler.
Okay.
As a villain, because before this movie, I'm gonna be honest, the Riddler sucked. Like
I don't know too much about the Riddler. I just know that like the Riddler, I always was like, isn't he just the Joker? But it's not. He does riddles.
He does riddles. And he's just annoying. Like Batman pretty much would always just solve the riddle within like a minute and just move on with his day. Like, get out of here. I got real villains to fight.
I have heard negative
Joker
things.
And Bane to fight.
I've heard negative things about Catwoman in this one.
I thought she was really good. Like,
okay.
Is she the best actress ever? No, but I think she was like good, and their chemistry was good.
Okay, good. Yeah, because I like her a lot.
Yeah, I think the chemistry between the two was pretty good. But yeah, I think this was one of the best Batman movies. It's between this and The Dark Knight as the best Batman. I'm gonna have to rewatch this one. It dropped on HBO Max today. So
already?
Yeah, they put it on. They only had it in theaters. I think that was the plan the whole time, was to like have it in theaters for like a month or two and then put it on HBO Max.
It's already been in theaters for a month or two?
It's been at least a month, because I saw it with like a week after it came, maybe not even a week. It might have been like a week after it came out, and I'm pretty sure it's been at least a month.
Gotcha. Interesting. Yeah, I'll have to check it out if it's on HBO. I just like, when I tell you, I would just love like 3 days to myself to just have a day to be leisure, lay around, have a day or like a day and a half to work on the podcast, and then like another like day and a half to just clean up my life. I would love that.
Oh, I love that too. That day, I don't know if that day's ever going to come.
I don't know if it will.
Keith said he used the secret power to mute Mike.
He really did. He really
did.
Is he coming back?
Yeah, he said he's trying.
Poor thing. Poor thing.
Yeah.
I want to make some nachos, but I feel like those will be really crunchy. If I try to eat them.
Nachos do sound very good.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have some after this.
I was thinking about making like ranch popcorn, but I also want to go to sleep.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm tired, but I'm kind of hungry. So I'm like in that weird spot where like you want to eat, but you also want to go to bed.
Exactly. That's kind of, it's actually funny because, sorry, don't mean to yawn. I went out on Friday night and I went out on Saturday night, and usually I'll come home and it's just like carbo load, something white with cheese on it. That's what my go-to like post-party food is. Both nights I came home, I did not eat when I came back, and I was very surprised. It was very much like, okay, is that growing up?
I think so.
Oh my God. It's like, yeah, I don't need to like stuff a plate of macaroni and cheese in my mouth at 2:00 in the morning.
I sometimes miss those days. I miss college. And sometimes I miss college, like just going out. I miss not having bills or responsibility. Yeah. But also like being able to like go out till like 3-4 in the morning, order, because there's a restaurant near my college called Zonies where they sold calzones, and they had a mac and cheese calzone.
Oh my mouth is watering right now.
It was really, really good. And they delivered till like 4 in the morning. So all the college kids, like, so they got all the drunk college kids to like, you just give them, they deliver to the dorm. So like, you would constantly see like them showing up to the dorms, like dropping off food.
Let me ask you this. When you would order that food, did it take a long time to get there at that time? Like, would you order it and it wouldn't get there for like an hour?
Usually it was fairly quick.
That's good. We had a place called Cherry Valley, and it was this deli that had the best cheese waffle fries I've ever had in my life. They were incredible always. And then they just had all these kinds of sandwiches and everything was so good there. But you would go there really late because they were also open like 4, like the place you're talking about. And you would go there and you would wait forever for your food. So you'd be drunk and tired and you'd order something and you wouldn't get the food for like 45 minutes, but it would still taste so good.
You're committed to it at that point. You're just gonna wait.
And the whole deli is stuffed with people who are also drunk from the other college, and everybody's just like meshed in there. It's a COVID nightmare.
Oh yeah, those, because we used to go, like, it was mostly my senior year. We would go to like clubs, and it definitely was gross, and definitely probably is what caused COVID.
Yeah, right. It was patient zero.
Right. Like we drove down that street during the day one time.
Yeah.
And it looked like nothing was ever, it looked like everything was closed and no one like it was just trash everywhere. Like all the lights are off on all the businesses. Like it looked like nothing was open ever. It looked like an abandoned city. It's like, but nope. At night, once it hits like 8 o'clock, it starts getting dark. Everybody's there partying.
Jeez, that's crazy. I was saying the other day, because obviously you probably heard there was that shooting in the subway.
Yeah.
So that was pretty terrible. So this weekend, I feel like people were so scared, myself included. People were like kind of freaked out to take the subway, because the subways have been kind of sketch anyway. Now that everything's reopened during the pandemic, it's just been a little bit eerier than it was before the pandemic. And so on Friday night, I was out and I was ordering a car for probably an hour. The amount of time it took me to order my own Uber, because they kept canceling and the rates were really high. I could have gotten myself home by Subway probably. That's how long I waited. So finally, one of my friends, she was like, let me try on my phone. So she plugged in my address and she was like, the car's coming. Like, you got to get in it. You got to get in it. So I get in it. And like I said, I gave her my address. She plugged it in for me. All of a sudden I look around and the Uber driver is taking me to this like industrial part of Queens that's all warehouses. It's like an air conditioning factory. There's nobody around. Creepy. And I was like, what's going on? And he was like, this is your address. This is the address. And I went, no. And I pulled up my Google Maps. I was like, this is my address. He goes, look right here. It says it. And it was my exact address. And it was probably about a 10-minute drive from my house, but the zip code was different. So I was like, you cannot leave me here. First of all, it took me an hour to order a car. And second of all, this is like the murder den of the world.
Right. Like, you're leaving me in Gotham.
Yeah, literally. That's what it looked like. I was like, the fog is everywhere. I was like, this is crazy. I cannot. And so he was like, well, you're going to have to. And I was like, I'm not going to have to do anything. I was like, this is not your fault, but this is also not my fault. And I can't change it in the app because my friend ordered the car for me. So I just need you to like bite the bullet and say, sorry, like 10 minutes is out of your way, but you got to take me home.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Like,
it was crazy. It was scary.
Yeah, I would have freaked out. Like, why are you taking me? This is not my way home. Like, at all. Not close.
Yeah, I kind of was like just not paying attention. And it was the way home. That's the thing. It was 10 minutes away from me. So we had to get off the right highway. But anyway, Mike's back.
But he's muted.
Come on, Mike. What are you, me at the beginning?
You're still muted.
He's doing that on purpose.
Yeah. Hit the unmute button. Is your mic plugged in? That's usually how you gotta use a microphone. It usually needs to be turned on.
Off. I need you to. The reason it was because when Chrome restarted and decided to just turn my Chrome off, and then it updated, and then I had to wait for the update and for Chrome to restart. So that was fun. And so, anyways, it reset my settings.
Right.
So here's the thing. I know Anchorman was at the top.
Okay. Well, Rocky.
Wow.
Weird picks again.
I think I remember them offhand. So we had Anchorman.
Yes.
Step Brothers.
Yes.
Elf.
Yes.
Talladega Nights. Daddy's Home. And what was the last one?
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Was it the weird one?
Semi-Pro.
Oh yeah, it was Semi-Pro. Yeah. Andre 3000.
Andre 3000.
Okay, Mike, it's on you.
All right, I had the other guys. I know that.
Aim for the bushes.
I've got. I know I had Stranger Than Fiction. I was gonna put Zoolander in there anyways.
Okay.
Shit. Old School.
Yeah, you definitely had the last one.
Yes. So then I got one more. Let's go with. No, that one. Let's Get Hard.
Oh yeah, with Steve Carell.
Get Hard was with
Kevin
Hart.
Oh, I'm thinking Get Smart.
Yes, you are.
You Get Smart.
Whatever, it's late.
Close enough. I'm gonna go with the Lego Movie. Everything is awesome.
I'll be honest, I've never watched it. I never actually watched the whole thing.
It's a good movie. You gotta watch to the end. It gets heartfelt at the end.
Yeah, we love heartfelt.
I don't like heartfelt.
Well, maybe this will be the day that you change.
That sounds like a negative.
Blades of Glory.
Oh, I think I was putting Blades of Glory in.
Yeah, you were originally.
And that's when I cut out.
Yep. The Kicking and Screaming.
Kicking and Screaming. I forgot about that one. That one's laugh out loud funny.
The Campaign.
We did, we didn't. Keep going.
And then for my last one, I'm gonna go with Superstar.
There's one that I was just thinking that, but I can't remember what it was.
What was it? Well,
Night of the Roxbury. I'm gonna take out Get Hard and put Night of the Roxbury.
That's a good pick.
Good choice.
Get Hard was kind of when he was starting to fade.
Yeah. All right.
Everybody go with their picks?
Very good.
Okay, so every day we're shuffling.
Every day we're
shuffling.
There you go.
Okay. So it's going to be the Campaign versus Lego Movie. Rocky.
Okay, so Campaign, was that the one with Zach Galifianakis?
Yes.
100%. I picked the Campaign.
Mike,
you go, Damone.
I'm gonna go
Lego Movie, but
I'm gonna give Lego Movie because I already know you're gonna vote for the Campaign, so I'm gonna give Lego Movie a sympathy vote.
I was actually
heartfelt.
I was gonna actually say Lego Movie just because I think it had a bigger impact on pop culture, and that's what I'm gonna have to base that on. I've seen the campaign, but it's been so long where I might as well have never seen it.
It was so funny.
It's really funny. But the Lego Movie is funny. It's funny and
heartfelt.
It's heartfelt. Old school versus superstar. Mike.
Old school.
Rocky.
I'm also gonna vote for old school.
I'm gonna vote for old school too. That one's a sweep. The only thing I mostly remember about Superstar is the girl just going Superstar. Kicking and screaming versus the other guys. Rocky.
I'll go kicking and screaming.
Mike.
I'm gonna go with the other guys.
I'm gonna go with the other guys too. Like him being a pimp and his not thinking his wife is hot even though she's super hot. Like
they're both good.
The whole shtick is really good. When's the last time you did a desk pop? Like I remember that. I remember way more of the other guys than I remember of kicking and screaming.
I remember Mike Ditka. That was the guy in Kicking and Screaming. The coach.
Yeah. Daddy's Home versus Anchorman. Mike.
No, it's Anchorman. I like Daddy's Home and Daddy's Home 2.
I never saw Daddy's Home 2.
Daddy's Home 2, that was with John Cena
in that one.
Yeah, John Cena's in that one.
I'm gonna go with Anchorman.
I'm going with Anchorman too. It's like way more. I quote it way more than.
Yeah, it's been how long since that movie came out, and it's still quotable today.
My stomach hurt when he kicked Baxter. I couldn't stop laughing.
We couldn't go a whole 10 years without somebody saying that they love a lamp.
Yes,
walk in a room. I love lamp. That was just.
You're totally right.
You want to feel really old? That movie's 18 years old.
Jesus Christ.
Came out in 2004.
Yep. I remember I was in high school and I was friends with a guy. My friend group, we had a guy who was the manager of the movie theater. So Anchorman, Dodgeball, Knocked Up, Superbad, all those movies I saw in the movie theater, like as soon as they came out or the night before, multiple times. It was great. It was a great time to be in high school and to get free movies all the time. And that class of movies, it was great.
Yeah.
Just that period of time, man.
Epic.
That was
period of time.
I feel like we haven't had movies like that since then. Like nothing is made the same way.
Talladega Nights versus Semi-Pro. Mike.
Oh, it's Talladega Nights.
Rocky.
Man, part of me wants to give Semi-Pro a sympathy vote, but I will say my little brother, we used to make him every Thanksgiving. We would make him do the Dear Baby Jesus speech at Thanksgiving dinner. So I think I'll have to go with Talladega Nights.
Yeah, I gotta go with Talladega Nights.
I'm pretty sure Anchorman and Talladega Nights were like back-to-back movies, weren't they? Like he did Anchorman and then he was riding off that and then did Talladega Nights. And I mean, those two movies were... I could see those two going to the finals against each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Talladega Nights, great movie. Don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby.
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Zoolander versus Step Brothers. Rocky.
I'm gonna go with Step Brothers.
Mike.
Oh, it's Step Brothers. Like this, if anyone's gonna give, I'm gonna say Talladega Nights a run for its money. It's probably gonna be Step Brothers. I quote, as much as I quote Talladega Nights, I till this day, and I know that's next round. I still like Step Brothers is still quoted almost every day.
I said it last week. So much room for activities.
Yeah, we just become best friends.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with Step Brothers. I kind of wanted to get Zoolander a sympathy vote because it is really funny, but it's not really a Will Ferrell movie. Like I get he's a main character, like he's the main villain, but he's not his movie. Stranger Than Fiction versus Blades of Glory. Mike.
Stranger Than Fiction.
Rocky.
Blades of Glory. I hated Stranger Than Fiction.
I liked it.
You could have kept that too there. Because
yeah,
I don't think I've ever seen Stranger Than Fiction. And Blades of Glory was hilarious.
And I didn't like the narration.
I liked it. I don't
know. Night of the Roxbury versus Elf.
It's also been a very long time since I've seen it, but I just remember really liking it.
Hey man, we gotta go with what's in your heart.
Right? And it doesn't matter. Honestly, that right there, that bracket up there, we all know. Looking at this second half of this bracket, we know what's happening.
I don't know. This one, Knights at the Roxbury versus Elf.
I think either of these are beating Blades of Glory.
Yeah, agreed.
Rocky, where are you going with?
This is a hard one, but I would say it's more traditional for me to watch Elf every year than it is Night at the Roxbury, so I'm going to give my vote to Elf.
Mike?
Both of these are my girlfriend's favorite Will Ferrell movies, like hands down. And we quote both of these movies. But this year we watched a lot of Elf. So I'm going with Elf.
I'm going Elf too. Like I don't remember. Like I remember that dance thing with
you got the dance thing.
Emilio. That's mostly what I remember. So we're gonna go to the second round. Lego Movie versus Old School. Mike.
Old School.
Rocky.
Old School.
I'm gonna give Lego Movie a sympathy vote. This time it's actually a sympathy vote. Last time it made it to go to the next round. The Other Guys versus Anchorman. Rocky.
Anchorman.
Anchorman.
Anchorman. Talladega Nights versus Step Brothers. A Clash of the Titans.
Oh man.
Mike.
Step Brothers.
Rocky.
This hurts. This hurts.
Oats and Hose is still a bop.
This hurts, but I'm gonna go with Step Brothers too. Also, I'm gonna go with Step Brothers also, but I really didn't want to vote against Talladega Nights. That one was tough.
I gotta give Talladega Nights a vote. Like it's don't you put that evil on me? Him just for thinking he's on fire.
It was so good, but Step Brothers is just I could watch it any day, anytime.
If you're not first, you're last. That's about the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You could be second, you could be third, you could be fourth.
Shake and bake.
I live my life based off that. Who told you that? You. I was probably high. Blades of Glory versus Elf. Rocky.
Elf.
It's Elf.
Yeah, it's Elf. I thought about giving it a sympathy vote, but it's Elf. So, Old School versus Anchorman. Rocky.
Oh, God. Anchorman.
Anchorman.
You ate a whole wheel of cheese. I'm not even mad.
You know I don't speak Spanish.
I don't speak Spanish.
Step Brothers versus Elf.
Oof, this is hard.
Mike.
Oh, fuck. I'm going to go Elf.
Rocky.
I'm going to go Step Brothers.
They have that Guns N' Roses scene in Step Brothers.
Yeah.
They do. Yeah, I'm going to go with Step Brothers. Like, that's just hilarious. The Catalina wine mixer.
The fucking Catalina wine mixer. Still, that's another thing that I quote to this day. You can't say Catalina Islands without thinking the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
Or how
often are you talking to people who say the Catalina Islands?
Well, like on TV. Well, like on TV, they'll say Catalina. Like they'll just nonchalantly mention the Catalina Islands. I'm just like, nope. You fucked up.
when they're there though, and the guy screams out, "Play Uptown Girl," or he goes, "We only do 80s Joel,"
which is
or early
the
80s
worst 80s Joel.
Oh my god,
the worst of Billy Joel.
So good,
still good, but still the worst.
You have the voice of Jesus and Fergie. So the finals: Anchorman versus Step Brothers. We kind of knew this is where it was headed.
Yeah,
I know. That's or Elf.
I thought Elf might take it, or Talladega Nights.
Or Talladega, right?
I thought those were the ones that, if the bracket broke a different way,
yeah, could have been different.
Yeah. So we'll start with. I'm gonna vote for Step Anchor. I'm gonna vote for. I'm gonna vote for Anchorman. Rocky.
Oh my god, this is actually putting a pit in my stomach. This is the first time I've ever been on this show and had a pit in my stomach. And we did a biggie bracket. I'm gonna vote for Step Brothers.
Well played. Now Mike has to make the final decision.
Since you guys took so long, that's Step Brothers.
You know what? Step Brothers is the winner. So the best Will Ferrell, I'm not mad at it. The best Will Ferrell movie of all time is Step Brothers. Yeah, not mad at that at all. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do recommendations. So you can recommend anything you want as long as it's not your own stuff, because we'll do that right after. So it can be drink water, it could be a band, it could be a book, music, movie, whatever you want. So Rocky, we'll start with you.
I've had one for 2 weeks. I just want to mention that I've been wanting to use it the last 2 weeks and we haven't been on.
Can't wait to hear it. I would like to recommend the drink Lollipop, Lollipop without the first L. It's a drink that is soda. It's a carbonated tonic, but they have all different kind of soda flavors, and it's healthy for you. I tried it and I was a little kind of like, what is this about? And it has probiotics and prebiotics, so it's good for you, and it tastes incredible. I'm not a big soda drinker ever, and I drink this all the time because
is this like another LaCroix?
I don't know. I don't really drink LaCroix. I'm not a big club soda person unless I'm drinking tequila, but this is like it's a substitute soda, but it's good for you.
It's not a seltzer.
It's a tonic. And they are really, really good. I'm actually pissed I don't have one in my refrigerator right now. They're really good. So I can't recommend those enough. Lollipop.
Okay. I looked it up. I'll try it. I don't like seltzers. Seltzers taste like static.
Well, this is tonic. So
what's the difference?
It's not like seltzer.
What's the difference between
the carbonation, but it's not like seltzer. And try the cherry vanilla. Regular Coke is good, and root beer is really good. And people like orange and grape, but the three I like are cherry vanilla, root beer, and regular Coke.
Okay. I'll have to try that out. Mike, you can do your recommendation. Don't disappoint.
I'm going to. The Scream the Scream film franchise.
That's
Screams 1 through 5. They are look. My girlfriend and I went back and we rewatched them, and fuck, are they fun? Yeah. They are super fun. They're super meta, but in the best way possible. And they're serious and a parody, but they're not, so dumb it's like Scary Movie. Which obviously came afterwards.
It doesn't take itself too seriously.
Right. It takes itself seriously enough, but it also makes fun of itself and the genre. It's just fantastic. And watching it when I was younger, I didn't understand, but watching it as an adult and knowing it, we really enjoyed them.
Scream is so good. The first one, I'm feeling a little woozy here. I say that all the time. I say that all the time.
I think it was the third or the fourth one is probably my favorite, believe it or not.
Oh, okay.
So I think it was like 3, 1, 2, 4 or 4, 3, 4. Yeah, I think that might be it. And then 5 was just okay.
I haven't seen the 5 is a new one, right?
5 is a new one, yeah.
I liked it. I thought it was alright. Yeah.
They got they definitely got the meta hits in there, but like I think that was the one with the 3 false beginnings, but
yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
It's been long enough. I'm not spoiling anyone, but it was good, but it's definitely my least favorite.
They're coming out with another one.
Are they?
Yeah, it's confirmed. Courtney Cox confirmed it.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, hopefully good because you like the other 5.
So I do, but I don't want to talk about it on air because I don't want to spoil anybody.
Right.
So
yeah, I have a feeling I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah,
I don't want them to turn to the Saw movies where there's 84 of them.
Oh no, but that's the joke inside Scream, though.
Well, there's always another killer.
There's always more because the movie inside it was Stab. And they did like fucking so many, and then they basically had to reboot it again. It was in it. It's so good. And I didn't realize that the Scream movies were based on, I guess, the Gainesville murders.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
So the movie in the movie is based on what Scream is based on, which is based on something that happened in real life, apparently. So, I more looked into it. My mind was just blown.
It's a good series. So for my recommendation, I'm gonna need you to have an open mind.
All right.
It's a band.
I already hate it.
I know you do. Wicked Wisdom.
Wicked Wisdom.
It's from the early 2000s. The lead singer is Jada Pinkett Smith.
Oh, I'm out.
Before you, that's why I said you gotta have an open mind.
Nope, I'm out.
It's a new metal band
with Jada.
It's actually really good. I liked it a lot. I think she froze.
I think she froze. I thought she was like really still.
She froze in like the perfect position, like the shocked face.
Right.
But yeah, I actually like it a lot. What's her name? Willow.
Oh, she's back. I was gonna say, did you have plug just in case?
You Willow,
because I can't add her.
I know that Willow at one point did a cover. I guess it would be cover of her mom's one of their songs on like their show or whatever, and she did a really good job with it. But I like some of their songs. Like, "Stuck" is a really good song. She can sing, like she can sing, and it's a metal band. I didn't know she did that until like 2 weeks ago. But Wicked Wisdom, they're not on like Spotify or anything. So
they're not on Spotify.
No, it's a really old band from like.
It doesn't matter. They're really old or not.
It's a really old band that like 20 people listen. Well, actually, that's not true. They were at Ozfest at one point.
This week, yeah. You know what? I will give them a listen.
Yeah, you gotta have an open mind, Mike. Don't be a music snob anymore.
You're gonna have to go through the screens.
So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do plugs.
I think she's frozen again.
Yeah, I think she froze again. So I'll do my plug quick. So.
Oh, she's back.
Well,
I keep cutting out. I don't know if it's me. Is it me?
Yes.
Yeah, it's you.
But it's all right.
I think it started raining here. Oh, sure.
So go ahead and plug away.
Okay, awesome. Anybody who wants to check out my podcast, my name is Rocky Powell. I'm a comedian in New York City, and I host the comedy podcast Wild Nights with Rocky Powell. Like I said in the beginning, I have entertainers come on and they share a wild night from their life. I also write my openings, and you'll hear me talking for about 10 to 15 minutes beforehand, and hopefully that makes you laugh. So yeah, you can follow me here at Wild Nights Pod. You can follow me on TikTok and Instagram at Wild Nights with Rocky. And yeah, if you like the show, share it with a friend.
Make sure you guys check that out. I be tweeting, I be TikToking. You can follow me on both at DumbMoney213. So it's DAMONEY T, the number 1, the number 3. So DumbMoney213. Follow me on both for my semi-dumb opinions. Mike.
You can find me on Twitter, hi-fi_Mike. Ooh, hold on.
We're losing them.
You can find all the shows on the T13 Media Network on our website at t13media.com. That's the letter T, the number 1, 3 spelled out, media.com. Buy a shirt.
Don't forget to rate and review us. And remember the rule, if it's not a 5, you can fuck off. We only take 5s here. So thanks again, Rocky, for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
And that's been this episode of Debatable. Case closed.
So fun, guys. So fun.